Welcome back to Reality Talks. This is your host Karthik, and today we're going to discuss about sustainability, and that is unlocking the true potential of blue economy. Earth is called blue planet for a reason because three-fourth of life on the Earth is on rivers, which is on water. That is interrelated to water, and which also means that three-fourth of life is dependent on water. So it that is the increasing population is causing a lot of pollution. So that is one of the reason a lot of pollution in the rivers, and it is harming three-fourths of the habitats living on the earth, on the planet. So it is a harm to the mother earth also. And a huge population depends on marine farming and all other things, the and the transportation also depends on marine, right? Polluting blue economy causes a lot of issues in causes lot of issues and degradation of marine life, and they might not survive by that, and it is like loss to the economy. So it has a lot of negative consequences as well. In this in mind, the United Nations concluded in the recently held G20 summit thus, that to include Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), and one of the thing is in that is blue economy, saving marine life. That gonna be the future, right? So blue economy refers to the usage, the sustainable usage of water and sustainable transportation without polluting the water resources. And the focus areas of SDGs and in the blue economy are mitigation involving the adaptation and aimed at curbing climate change, such as transitions to renewable energy sources to curtail greenhouse gases. That is directly linked to the decrease of GHGs and the decrement of pollution. That would be very useful in the long the implementation of climate change, which typically uh, involves construction of sea walls to combat sea levels, and the development of the early warning system for natural disasters, and to predict that and make and save marine and human life from that. The environmental sustainability goals actively mobilizes financial resources to support all these things, such as climate change and facilitating the transition to a more sustainable and low carbon economy, right? And this gonna be the future. So otherwise, things not gonna work. And the future life, if the future has to come, there has to be sustainability. Otherwise, things won't work in a way, right? So putting that in mind, learn to live sustainably and switch to renewable energy sources such as uh, solar energy, wind energy, and tidal energy, rather than completely depending on steam energy or nuclear fuels, which causes a lot of pollution. Install solar rooftop on your homes and switch to electric vehicles, which decreases the pollution and decreases the carbon blueprint and all of the stuff. Embracing the blue economy is one of is a, is a key to unlock the potential of our oceans. That is, while it generates 1.5 trillion United States USD annually and supports over 30 million jobs worldwide. In fact, we were to consider the ocean as a nation, it would rank as the seventh largest economy on the planet. Blue economy might have been neglected for a long time because of lack of awareness and paucity of policies and regulations to support its development, right, and management. and it is not even been managed. Nobody cares about that. So if nobody cares about that, one day it gonna eat you, right? Eat you, and the entire future gonna vanish, right? If a human pollutes, it's the oceans also function as a worldwide regulator to store heat, store solar energy, and maintaining the Earth's temperature, which can regulate the pace of climate change. Remarkably, the top of climate change is 3 meters, 10 feet on the ocean, can contain as much as heat as the entire atmosphere. Water bodies can stand as the Earth's largest active carbon reservoirs, storing around 38 trillion tons of carbon. Right. Nevertheless, these oceans now grapple with an urgent threat: climate change. Yeah, that's the point, and the pollution which is being caused by it. Right. If this continues, and if this continues, then temperatures would get escalated and causes mm, causes the absorption of excess of carbon dioxide. This can have a huge impact on marine life, particularly on organisms with calcium carbonate shells or skeletons. If these organisms struggle to survive, it can disrupt the marine food webs, culminating in an alarming decline of biodiversity and pose dire consequences to the availability of essential food resources around from the web. Yeah. The blue economy offers a diverse spectrum of jobs, opportunities across various fields, and significant arrangement of things in the marine life and to predict the predict the thing. If you like this episode, follow Reality Check for more and Karthikeya Thallapally for more, and wait for part 2.